step one.
Take it out of the bag. Oh my god, look at that.
Side.
Amazing. Oh yeah, good girl.
We'll talk about that another week.
I'm Cheska, this is Ben, and this is our little hitchhiker river. We've spent the last year travelling Europe in our self-built sprinter van Sophia, but new horizons are calling. In 2021, we'll be driving all the way to Cape Town, South Africa. Before we go, we're making some upgrades to Sophia to get her ready for those African roads. Subscribe and join us for the ride. Good morning, everyone. We have woken up this morning to the utterly tragic and heartbreaking news about Lee McMillan from Life with Lee. A lot of you, in fact most of you watching this will know who she is, will have watched at least one video with her smiling face in it, but unfortunately she has lost her battle with depression, and I think it's hit a lot of us in the van life community quite hard because she was such an inspiration for so many of us to kind of get into van life and YouTube and stuff. I know she was for Ben and I, so yeah, it's been a difficult morning to try and come to terms with that. And I just want to say, if any of you are struggling with depression, struggling with thoughts about suicide or wanting to hurt yourself, I will put links in the description where you can go and get help. Please talk to somebody about it. And if you're worried about a loved one, I'll put links in the description below where you can get help if you are concerned about somebody that you love, that they're going to hurt themselves. It is so important to talk about this. Mental health is just as real as physical health. If you had a broken leg, you would go and see a doctor. Please talk to somebody if you are struggling with depression. But yes, a very sad day for a lot of people in the van life community. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that it is meant to be 21 degrees today? I'm not wearing a coat for the first time all year, I don't think.
And I'm wearing a bikini.
Don't worry, I'm not going to show you guys. And in keeping with the solar theme of today, Ben is sorting out our new solar panels. So this looks like a new solar panel, babe. Do you want to explain why we've got a new solar panel?
Yeah, so we've slightly upgraded our solar panels from, we have 480 last time to 525 watts, and we've gone for the Renogy 175 Flexi solar panels this time. Our only problem is, like last time we had the rigid panels and we had them screwed and bolted onto the roof rails or onto the roof bars, whereas this time we've got the Flexi ones. We can't bolt them on. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a platform for the solar panels out of 12mm ply, which, and before people start saying, yep, it will get wet and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to treat it and we're going to cover it in rubber paint, which is nice and thick and won't cause any wood to split or anything. We're going to bolt the ply onto the first rail, and bolt again in here, and bolt here on the 3 rails. So this is securely fastened down. And yes, you know, we know that the ply is heavy, but I think it's probably the best thing to use. So what we're going to do to save a little bit of weight and also to allow airflow and things, we're going to cut out sections of the ply under each panel, just to shed a little bit of weight. But the panels are going to be fixed down with Sikaflex or some adhesive all the way along here, so there, all the way down here, here and there. Plus we'll screw them in with washers as well. So this stuff is what we're going to use. High performance liquid rubber, stops leaks, roofs and once for all. Permanent, flexible and waterproof. It can be used on wood, so we've got no problem there. It does take 12 to 24 hours to touch dry, so we've got a gorgeous sunny day today, so we're in a rush to get it cut and first coat on. But we have a marquee. We might put up a marquee because we've got, was it a 3 meters by 2 marquee?
Yeah.
Basically, it's a massive tent. So just to help us, because we've obviously got big sheets of wood and stuff, we're going to hopefully, well, we're going to try between the two of us, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? To put it up, and we'll put it down this end of the drive so that we can put stuff and work under there when we need to. If anybody's wondering why we're not fixing the solar panels directly onto the roof, it's because they're too wide. We can't fit them long ways like that because there's not enough room then to put a third one, and we can't fit them width ways because the van is just slightly too small. So that's why the roof bars are perfect, because they come out a bit further than the van. Well, it gives it a nice flat platform, which is why we're building this. Good. So it was 23 kilos. Let's see. That is just over 12 kilos.
Wow. Literally half the weight of that.
Half the weight.
Oh my god, put it there.
Side.
Amazing.
Awesome.
My job today is to try and get as many of these cabinet doors sanded and ready for painting as possible. So as you can see, we've body filled the doors and I'm sanding them so they're nice and smooth and ready for painting.
Perfect.
That looks really good.
That
I like
looks
that.
right, doesn't it?
Time to get this marquee up. Hopefully this means we can get a lot of painting done this week because we can leave stuff to dry overnight under cover of the marquee. That is the plan anyway. If you didn't know, this was going to be our kind of backup for the winter van build if we couldn't find a workshop or a unit. But we're making use of it now, aren't we?
Yes. Okay. Step one.
Take it out of the bag.
Take it out of the bag.
Tell me where have I been?
I just want to
It says make sure you...
Yeah, so now, what size is it, by the way? That goes on like that. Oh, hang on. There we go. That's it.
Sorted.
I tell you what, if you support the...
Yeah, I've got to, otherwise it's there.
What? Oh, God.
There we go. I'll let you put the further.
You got hold of it?
Yeah. We would not have been able to build in this in the winter.
No, definitely not.
It's tiny. But I think it's alright actually. So this is the liquid rubber paint.
Liquid rubber, yeah. It's used for it's roofing, isn't it? So let's apply it. Well guys, that is the first coat of the rubber paint on the solar panel mount. That has taken ages, my wrist is killing. I did not realise how thick that stuff was, but it looks like it's going to do the job. So I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow our worktop oil's turned up, our kickstand, upstand for the worktops turned up, the taps turned up. So I think we're going to try and get all those bits in and done. Along the cupboards, these cupboard doors are taking forever, but we have a lot of them this time, and Chester's doing a fantastic job, which is great. But she's just gone to the Chinese for takeaway tonight, so just wait for her to get back. And it is about 7:30. I think we'll sit outside and eat.
Breakfast on the job.
Star baby, thank you very much. Bit late, but better than never. No, it's fine.
Next week. Where's it coming from?
That big bloody.
Oh, that hurt. Yeah. That we never f***ing used. I cannot get over this amazing weather we're having. It makes me think like if we built the van in this weather, we could have...
We'll have it done in no time.
Have it done in no time. It's amazing. Last night we were working till what, 7 o'clock?
Oh, no, later than that. I think it was nearly 8 o'clock, wasn't it? So we've got another glorious day today. So, I think best thing to do, I was going to fit the water this week, but I ordered the wrong part, so I can't fit it all. So we'll probably do that next week. But I think what we'll do is we'll get every bit of wood we need to get cut. So any cupboards that remain in the tops and things cut whilst it's gorgeous and I can do it. And then if it rains next week, then we've got the mini Marquee to stand over. We'll be like this.
It's like a one-man tent.
I'll be trying to saw like this.
One thing I do want to show you is the rubber paint on the solar panel.
Come on,
It's really cool.
Look at that, it's a nice like a mil thick coating, which is really good.
It really does look like it's covered in rubber, or made of rubber. Okay, so this is where I've been working this afternoon, trying to get all these cabinet doors finished, and this one is now sanded and primed and ready for the first coat of paint. I'm going to be using the tester pot, and I just want to get this one finished first before I start on the others and just make sure it all works and looks good. But we're going for this Farrow and Ball colour in Stony Ground, and hopefully it should look really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very beige. This looks even more beige now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right, if you can see.
Yes, but the ratan's going to be there.
Oh yeah, what about that? Ben loves nothing more than writing shopping lists on random bits of wood. You love it. You like scribble on so many bits of wood.
Yeah,
or your measurements on bits of scrap wood.
Yes, just making sure I don't forget anything. It's a list from the day. So we need wood glue, edging, need a hole saw to sink the tap in, fit the tap in. We need 2 extra battens because we've run out of batten in wood, and we need to purchase our flooring. So that will be exciting.
Oh, I know what she's doing.
She's got the treat bag, haven't you? That's what it is.
Can you pass it?
You want some treats? Well, then go to Cheska.
Sit and lie down. Roll over. Oh yeah, good girl. And then up, up, and round. Good girl, Rebecca. Good girl. It's a little bit colder today, and
What a difference. Yesterday I was in shorts and t-shirt. Today, got my hoodie back on, got the beanie hat back on.
right, it's England for you. We were up at 4:30 this morning, or I was up at 4:30 this morning, because let me reenact it. So Ben is going to be me, sleeping in bed. I am Ben. At 4:30 this morning, it woke me up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep, and then Ben was awake.
So then I had to get up at 4:30 this morning.
So we've been up for ages.
Yeah, you got up, went to the toilet, which woke River up.
Yep.
Then River came round and poured me to get into bed. So she climbed up onto bed.
Yep.
And then we were all up at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
I was just like, shall I stick the kettle on? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, plan for today. Oh, shall we show you our new tap?
Oh. We show people.
We've got the kind of what every van lifer seems to have.
Yeah. This one. Pulls out that.
Mainly because we just love the pull-out nozzle, and it's right next to our window, so we can use it outside if we want to. And it's really lightweight as well, which is nice.
Really light.
So we're going to try and fit that today.
There's not a big enough gap there, so that shouldn't split. Got room underneath. But obviously there's a weight, so that holds it in. I've not put the weight on yet.
Nice.
That actually should sit perfectly just the other side of this cupboard. So there we go. It's not properly, it's just hand tightened in, but we can leave it like that for the moment if you want.
Perfect.
Happy with that?
Happy with that.
So I'm just measuring for the fascia on here. So it should be, yeah, so just so it starts to cover everything up now, which would be great. Because we can put something on the front of it, because it's actually, we've got a fair bit of room still. Because last time we had the kitchen come all the way here, didn't we? Yeah, so just going to cover it over with some 5mm ply, I think, yeah.
Just throw it away.
Yeah, where's your ball? Go on then.
Never try to drown.
Cool. So I know we've got a basin that runs along here and a basin that runs along there. So if we want to build something, I can fix into it along here, and then something up here can fix into up here. It's awesome, isn't it?
Ben the scribe back on his plywood list.
Yeah, you can't see it, but you have to be in like special light. Put lemon
Do you want me
juice
to
on
buy
it.
your notebook, babe? Do you
No,
want it?
because I've got notebooks. I just don't use them. Kitchen. Cupboard.
You didn't win awards at school for handwriting, did you?
I did. I had really neat handwriting at school. I don't need neat handwriting when I know what I'm doing here. So this is everything I know we need to do next week, and as you can see, it's a big list. So I need to create 3 more cupboard doors because we've changed that. I need to get some hinges to go there. We need to order edging because the edging we use around the cupboard doors and everything sold out. So we're in Derby, had to drive to Loughborough, which is what, about half an hour drive. To get it the other week. I bought all 16 pieces they had. We've used all 16 pieces, which is a pain. Nobody else seems to have it at the moment, so I'm keeping an eye. I'm literally sat on B&Q refreshing into the stock updates, and then I can order a load more. We're going to drop the wheel carrier. Yep, I'll explain that. So thank you, Wandering Nancy.
Yes.
So thank you to Luke and Faye from Wandering Nancy. Luke suggested that because we've mounted our spare wheel on the back door because it's so big and doesn't really fit underneath, that we can drop the old wheel carrier under the van. They sent some videos on how to do it. Looks really easy. It looks really easily. Looks really easy. So I'm going to get under. I'm going to drop the water tank, or just move it out slightly, and then drop the wheel carrier. A, we don't need it. B, saves us nearly, what was it? I think it said sort of 8.
Maybe like 7-8 kilos.
7 or 8 kilos. Perfect. See what else I can take off when I'm down there. I haven't even thought about what we're going to do for the toilet because I keep looking at it thinking of some really cool ideas. I wish I could animate something and show you guys what I'm trying to, like, I've got this idea in my head, but I can't describe it and I can't draw it because I'm not that good at drawing. But yes, we'll talk about that another week.
We are flagging after our 4:30 start this morning, so we're going to take River for a walk, get some fresh air and try and wake ourselves up. River. No.
What's this? There's a bridge here. There's a hugely constructed bridge.
Well, we're back from that beautiful walk. The sun even came out for us at the end there, and it has turned into a pretty beautiful evening. I am going to be spending the next couple of hours packing up your sticker orders. Thank you to everyone that purchased a sticker after we announced them last week. We've pretty much almost sold out, so I'm going to get those sent off to you as soon as possible over this weekend. So a big thank you to everyone who purchased one of our new sticker packs. But I think I'm going to leave the video there for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I really feel like we've kind of crossed the halfway point and we are kind of getting there towards the finish line. I'm sure you're all as excited as we are to see the finished result of this like van rebuild. But yeah, please give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe here if you're new, and we shall catch you next week. Bye guys.
Jessica's come out of hibernation.
I've not been in hibernation where I should have been.
This, guys, I'd like to introduce you to Jessica Mark II. Jess has a problem when I'm marking big bits of wood.
I don't have a problem.
Sometimes when we hold it to the marks, she just likes to have it either like literally on it so it slightly runs it out. Whereas now, Jessica Mark II and I can hold the line perfectly straight and I can mark.
Shut up.
Just to see, I need that old love, and I'm so